Hi, welcome back to the Love Luxury YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Hermes Swift Leather and everything that you need to know about this leather before you make your purchase. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like and comment. Hi, welcome back to the Love Luxury YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the Hermes Swift Leather. This happens to be a Birkin 25 in the lime colour with the palladium hardware, as you can see. I'll just give you a close-up there so you can really see just how vibrant this colour is. It really is a bright and powerful colour that actually is something that the Swift leather is renowned for. Swift leather is so well known for the fact that it soaks up those dye colours and is particularly great for these vibrant and bright colours. Let's talk about the actual leather itself. So I'm going to give you an extreme close-up, and I don't know if you can see here, but it looks very smooth, this leather, and it is one of the Hermes smooth leathers. However, it does have a very fine grain to it, and it is very supple and soft and sumptuous to touch. It also happens to be a semi-matte, semi-smooth leather. So I just said it's a smooth, it is. It does have the grain though. So as it has this very fine grain, it's classed as a semi-smooth. As you can see at the moment, the colour is a very matte colour. In the sunlight, this leather actually reflects the light and then makes it glisten a little bit in the sunlight, which is a really attractive feature of the Swift skins. The more you use your bag, the more of a sheen it builds over time. So it does lose some of its matte finish, and over time the oils come out and it does gain a little sheen to the leather. Let's talk about the history of the Hermes Swift leather. So the Swift leather was originally called Gulliver, and it was discontinued in 1999. I think people probably had an outcry as to why it had been discontinued, and Hermes decided to reintroduce it in 2005 when vibrant and bright colours were really predominant on the catwalks at that time. So no better time really to have reintroduced this particular leather to the catwalks, particularly when it just sucks up those colours so well, and it really is such a vibrant leather to use. The leather itself is actually very lightweight, and with it being a lightweight leather, it is predominantly used on larger bags, or it was predominantly used on larger bags, travel bags, etc., because it was great. It had the ability to be malleable and actually become a little bit stretchy, so you could stuff your stuff into these bags, these travel bags and carry bags, and you could fit a lot of items in them. However, Swift is being used a lot for smaller bags and smaller leather items. And in particular, we are seeing an influx of Swift smaller Birkin bags and Kellys. And this, like I said, is a Birkin 25, and it is absolutely adorable. And it also is a very light bag in comparison to its other leather counterparts. Now, a lot of people are afraid to use Swift because they feel that it marks and scratches easily and shows wear. So when you take out your bag and you've spent this amount of money on an item, you do want to take care of it and be careful. You don't want to be throwing it around and mistreating it, because just like with any leather, the corners are going to get damaged. What's great about the Swift Leather is if you get a small scratch, an everyday small scratch on your bag, and you use your finger or a nice expensive cloth to rub those scratches out, they do actually disappear. That's something that is very good about the Swift Leather, is that you can buff light scratches out. Another great fact about the Swift Leather is that it is shower resistant. So should you get caught in a little splattering of rain, you don't actually have to panic too much, because you can give your bag a wipe over with a cloth and the leather will not be damaged. The material for the Swift Leather is actually taken from the meat industry, which means that these animals are not specifically slaughtered just to make handbags. And in my opinion, that's a really big bonus when you're purchasing a leather, to know that the animal itself was used for multiple items, multiple reasons, should I say. And I particularly love a Swift Leather. I do find it very attractive because I am drawn to leathers that look sumptuous. And I have to say that in my opinion, a Swift Leather is a beautiful looking leather, just simply for the fact of the way it feels, how lightweight it is, and also the fact that it really does suck up the dyes. The Swift Leather really is a pillowy, soft leather, and for that reason, it happens to be one of my personal favourites. Something else to consider when you're thinking about purchasing a Swift Leather bag is how it wears over time. And because it is a supple leather, it does slouch and it can become quite stretchy if you overfill your bag. So top tips are, with Swift, don't overfill your bag. Perhaps get a specific liner for your model of bag. So this one, you'd need to get a Birkin 25 liner. And if a slouchy bag is not for you, then neither is the Swift. However, if you are more relaxed and you do prefer a more relaxed feel to your bags, then why not go for a Swift? Because that is exactly what you're going to get over time with this leather. Thank you so much for joining us here today at Love Luxury, and we do hope that you found the video informative and it's helped guide you in some way as to whether Swift Leather is actually for you. Again, it is one of my personal favourites, and for that reason I'd give it a massive thumbs up. But again, of course, this is a personal preference. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit subscribe, like and comment, and we look forward to welcoming you to our next video.